Hey guys, it's Hollie here for PlayStation Access. Now, I caught up with this game at Paris Games Week and I absolutely fell in love with it. We didn't get an interview. We're of course talking about Dreams. I'm with the technical director.
That's
because
me, yeah.
This game is incredibly technical. It really is.
Yeah, well, you know what? We love doing technology to make it look easy. Like, we want to make you look amazing through technology.
Now that's a pretty good goal for Media Molecule. I like that.
Yeah.
But Little Big Planet, even Tearaway with its creation system, always promised to give people the creative tools, but there was still always a limit to what it could do.
Yeah.
But this seems limitless. Now, obviously PS3, PS4 is a big jump, but that still seems like a huge jump.
Yeah.
How have you guys created a game where you can just build anything?
Oh, thank you for asking. I mean, one of the big liberators for us was actually the kind of loose style. Kareem, the art director, is always talking to me, and he's like, Alex, I really want to make it so that if you make a mistake, that's cool. Like, keep going. So although this is not a technical answer, the point was we actually found that the more people just mucked around, sketching, playfulness, it was more fun. That's the key to it, mucking around.
So how have you managed to get this? So it must need so much memory.
Yeah.
So what have you guys done? Because I know this was very technical and very impressive thinking.
Okay, so what we do is we remember what you did. We don't remember the results. So when you play a level, all we download is, oh yeah, Hollie did 3 dots there, 76 circles, and a swish.
Yeah.
Right? And then we recreate it on the PlayStation 4 as like a super high poly, super high res model. If we downloaded that, it would be megabytes. But instead, we just download what you did, and that's the thing.
It's so clever because then you've built everything.
Well, yeah,
and memory.
And exactly, so we try to make it really immediate. We want Dreams to be like you're playing in a level, you're running through a thing, you go through a doorway, and immediately you're in another one. And that applies whether it's the level, whether it's the gameplay, whether it's the rules, music, sound, everything has to be quick. Yeah.
Now, obviously, you were basically building a world, and you have a very, very extensive tool set.
Yeah.
But from a technical point of view, how do you map that to a DualShock? Because DualShock's got a lot of buttons, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, no, that's true.
We're talking a lot of features.
Yeah, so one of the things we do, if you're familiar with Little Big Planet logic, so the electronics that you get, we've kind of refined that and extended it. So that's there, but it's actually even easier. So we have this thing called the Imp, which is like what you see in the world, a little orange and blue, and you can customize it. And it feels really kind of responsive because we use the gyros and the DualShock, and if you have a camera, we use a camera, although you don't need a camera. But if you have a camera, you can use it. So you get this sort of sense that it's you, and even before you push a single button, you're already kind of, in the world, it's your representing, so it's really cool. Then we added characters, and Paris, you saw like the biped characters, we call them, the humanoid characters.
Yeah.
And they're like a standard platformer control scheme. So left stick is run around, X is jump, and the triggers you can map to an animation. So you can make a guitarist rock out, you can make your gun change position or whatever it is you want to do. And sorry, I'm excited now.
No, I know,
but that's cool.
This is why I love Media Molecule, because I could literally just put a camera on and just let you guys...
Yeah, let me warble
because
on.
That's exactly what Media Molecule does.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I talk too much. But here's a cool one. So basically, we were like, how do you say, I want an avalanche to go off, or I want in my level, I want it so that as you walk through this doorway, a massive explosion happens, right? Yeah. And we're like, how the hell do you do that? Well, I want this character to run to you and go, hey!
Yeah, because if I download your world and want to play with the story you've created, I guess the game needs to know
what to do.
And
how do you as a creator do that easily? And then we came up with this idea, which I think is super cool, which is you just hit record and you perform what the non-player characters should do. So basically, if you want someone to run down the street and then stumble and then get run over, you perform it, and you get in the car and you drive the car and you do that and you just record everything. It's super easy.
And then just layer it and then it's
so if you can play a game in Dreams, you can create a game. That's the sort of idea. If you can play something, then you know what to do to create it as well.
So I guess if there's anyone out there thinking I'd love to make a video game, I guess Dreams is the perfect place to...
Dreams is the perfect place. Come play the games we make and then make your own.
Now, before the camera started, we were talking about sound because we had a giant mech on screen. It looked so dark and gritty. It looked like the kind of thing I'd see from Epic Games.
Yeah, it was like some sort of.
It looked like that massive mech AAA kind of gameplay.
Yeah.
I was like, and you were making the sounds yourself.
Yeah,
the screens are off
in
behind
here,
us.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, how do you get sound in the game then? Because if you can create anything, your sound team can't put every single sound in existence in a game.
We're going to have a ton. So part of it is that there's going to be gigabytes and gigabytes of Media Molecule provided sounds.
Yep.
But we aren't special. So like any user, anyone out there, any gamer can import sounds into the game it's actually through the website. And then you can layer up those sounds, whether you brought them in or someone else brought them in, remix them, mash them up, so you can construct the perfect stomp for your mech, and no problem. It's going to be amazing.
That's just incredible.
And then there's music.
And then what about the DualShock? Can we use the microphone on that?
Yeah, so you can do voice acting, so you can record samples in. You could even, like, in your bedroom, you could, like, get some lentils and, like, chuck them on the floor, and then you can call that rain. That can be... We're gonna create a generation of Foley sound artists.
But it's just like, if we ever thought Little Big Planet was the key to in-game creation, this is just absolutely...
This is Media Molecule going...
one-upping themselves.
Insane. I don't know what we were doing to ourselves. It's the most ambitious thing we've ever worked on, and it's finally, I think it's really coming together. So I'm so excited when the beta trial starts. What will people do with this? I genuinely have no idea. We know what we're trying to make.
Yeah.
We're making a story. We're not announcing it yet, but it's super cool. But I actually think the breadth is going to come from the community, from the gamers.
And is that some of the stuff then that'll go in? Because you said there'll be stuff pre-made in the game,
absolutely.
and that's the stuff you're going to put
in.
in.
So if you just want to play, there will be a pre-made experience that you can play. But the beta trial is coming out earlier, and we're kind of reaching out to creators and saying, what can you do with this? That's what the beta trial is about.
The Little Big Planet community
Exactly.
I mean, they've always been there supporting you.
They are so supportive, and it's, the Little Big Planet guys. And even if you don't know Little Big Planet, come join the Dreams train, because it's going to be amazing.
Amazing. Well, there you go, guys. Thank you so much. That is a very whistle-stop tour of the tech inside Dreams. You guys continue to watch us on YouTube, or if you're in one of the very lucky countries, download the PlayStation Access app on your PlayStation 4 and watch us on there.